YouTube viewers, it's Ninger Michael, bringing you my 129 podcast brought to you by Screw You Productions. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand it. Now, before I get into the topic of this podcast, I'd like to say that episode 16 Ninger hasn't aired yet. It hasn't aired yet. So just guys to let you guys know. Once the English subtitle episode 16 aired, I will be doing that review for Power Rangers. Super Sentai for the Super Sentai review. So basically, if you're wondering why I haven't posted the latest review for the Super Sentai review, because the English episode hasn't been posted yet. So just to let you guys know. Anyway, let's get into the topic. The Star Ninja Theory. Now, the next episode of Ninger, episode 17 is entitled Goodbye Star Ninja. Now, those who haven't watched Super Sentai, Star Ninja Star Ninja is the sixth Power Ranger in the latest Sentai. Now, Star Ninja is basically every sixth Ranger in Sentai has usually has a theme like related to the other core members of the Sentai team. But usually the themes often kind of have a conflict with things. Star Ninja is a ninja who is a Japanese cowboy, a Japanese American cowboy. So Star Ninja is a Japanese American cowboy from America that comes to Japan wanting to be the student of the Ninja's grandpa, which we don't know his real name. Anyway, basically, we don't know the Ninja's grandpa's first name, only his last name, but I can't pronounce his last name because my Japanese is horrible. Anyway, so I'm just going to call him the Ninja grandpa. Anyway, the reason why he wants to become the Ninja student. He wants to become the Ninja. He wants to become a student of the Ninja's grandpa. The reason why he wants to become a student, because he's a monster hunter. Basically, he's a special type of cow. He's a special type of cowboy hunter that hunts dangerous monsters and shit. So basically, he said that by being the Ninja's grandpa student will make him a better monster hunter. And also give him and also be close to his idol, who happens to be the Ninja's grandpa. So basically that's all this in a nutshell. But anyway, now the Star Ninja theory is basically it revolves around Star Ninja's backstory and what's going to happen in episode 17. Now, in previous episodes, Star Ninja what started in battle and stuff. Grandpa decided to to accept Starlinger as spirit, but there's a catch. Now, since Starlinger is able to defeat the other ninjas while breaking a sweat, Grandpa says, you could only be my student unless you defeat my grandchildren. And also Grandpa says, whoever can beat Starlinger in a fight will be one step closer to be calling themselves the last ninja. Now, but there is a catch for Star Ninja though. So Star Ninja had 1 month to beat the other ninjas, but if he doesn't. So basically, Star Ninja has a contract with their grandpa. So basically, grandpa tells him that tells Star Ninja like you have 1 month to beat my grandfather, but you ain't managed to defeat them in 1 month, then you can go back to America and you can go back to America and you will never be my student. So basically, Star Ninja has a dilemma. Like he likes the ninjas, he got close to the ninjas, but he wants to be the student, wants to be the grandpa, wants to be his student. He wants to be a student of the grandpa so badly, so he might put Scott to the side, but put that aside. But the thing goes like this. Many Sentai fans and Sentai experts believe that Star Ninja is somehow somehow it's related to the other ninjas. Now, in the series, Star Ninja is very capable of doing a lot of ninja techniques. We also know Star Ninja is very capable of making his own morpher, his own weapons, and own Zords. So basically, also we also know that the ninja grandpa has done a lot of traveling. So basically that the grandpa had traveled all over the world, done a lot of travel all over the world. So basically, the theory goes like this, that really, the theory is that, back in Grandpa's younger days, he must have, while he was traveling and shooting the world and stuff, he must have hooked up with some chick in America must have hooked up, had a one-night stand with some women in America, and the next day he left. The next day he left, and the woman in America must have hooked up with Star Ninja's future father, and had the baby and stuff. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, Grandpa had a one-night stand while he was traveling in America. They only had the child. the woman had a child. That child had a grandchild that happened to be Star Ninja. So basically, I figured Star Ninja's grandma must be a cowboy monster hunter too. That the ninja's grandpa hooked that with, had one night stand, and she had a child. Her child got married, had a child. Happens to be Star Ninja. So basically, I think Grandpa must know that Star Ninja might be his grandchild, but he's not sure. He's not sure that that Star Ninja really is his grandchild. It's his grandchild. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, Grandpa must be the reason why he's sticking with Star Ninja and giving his timetable is because he wants to make sure that Star Ninja is with his grandchildren. Now, you guys what this got to do with the next episode of Ninger? In the next episode of Ninger, the debut of the flying is going to be it's going to make his debut in the next episode. Now, according to previous episode of Ninger, that the grandpa had said to his grandchildren that General Tsunami is not like any other general. It's not like General Gabba. He's very smart and very always has and a very good strategist. So basically, all these features you're gonna need. You guys are gonna need to find Ninja activities to defeat General Tsunami. So this tells us that the fans will play a very important part of defeating General Tsunami. Also, we also know every time that one of the shurikens every time the shuriken transforms into a special shuriken that the ninja use only to activate a skill or a new ability. So basically, this tells us that Star Ninja might one of the shurikens might be activated by Star Ninja, and it turns out to be the shuriken that summons this flying droid that Star Ninja activated. So basically, this will also mean that Star Ninja, if this is true, that means Star Ninja must be the grandchild of and the other and it must be the grandchild of the last ninja and the other ninja's cousin. So what we see so far every anytime a Shuriken transforms into a special Shuriken, it's always been in the Ninja hand. So basically, every time Shuriken transforms, usually one of the ninjas has the transformation Shuriken. So basically, that's what we've been seeing throughout the whole episode. Like, special Shurikens being transformed into special Shurikens that summon Zords, or special Shuriken that gives them a new power. So basically, in this episode, this might reveal that Star Ninja this upcoming episode might reveal that Star Ninja might be the grandchild, might be the grandchild of the last ninja and the ninja's cousin. But this is still a theory. But a lot of Super Sentai hoping this theory will be proven in the next episode. So basically, this is the Star Ninja theory. So I want to know what you guys think about the Star Ninja theory. Can it be possible that Star Ninja might be the grandchild of the last ninja, and the other ninjas countries they don't know about? I like to know you guys' opinion about this theory. So anyway, this is Michael signing off. One.